I'm standing here on Point Udall, which is the easternmost point of the United States territories. The Muslim Ummah has spread throughout the globe. But who could have ever imagined, some 45 years ago, that a group of Muslims would come and settle on a small island in the middle of the Caribbean Sea like St. Croix. And not only settle here, but establish one of the most dynamic and innovative Islamic schools in the West. Iqra Academy is truly a unique place. We really have the best of both worlds. We're located in this pristine natural environment that's conducive to our children's spiritual growth, yet at the same time, we're in American territory. Therefore, our children compete at the highest academic levels.
The school started with a summer program in 1997. This was Iqra Academy's first school building.
This school have great potential of growing because it is the only Islamic school, not only in the Virgin Islands, but in Puerto Rico, which has a large number of Muslims living there, but yet they do not have an Islamic school for their children, including many of the small islands.
When I was in Puerto Rico, I was not exposed about Islam or any Islamic school or anything like that. No kind of environment Islamically.
People here wanted their kids to know Arabic, they wanted them to be well-grounded in Islam and to help develop their Islamic identity. And so they started urging us to consider starting a full-time school.
When the idea came up and we decided to raise funds for this full-time school, there was a little girl by the name of Janan Yusuf. She went home and emptied her piggy bank with all the coins she had and said, I want to make that my donation. It was, when my wife checked it, we got $26 in coins to start off with.
The board from day one made a commitment that we must find people who are qualified both Islamically as well as academically to get the best out there.
The key to a great school is a great school culture. And the way you establish that is by getting great people.
You have African-American teachers, you have people who are born on the island, you have Moroccans, you have Hispanics. Whatever you're looking for, alhamdulillah, the diversity is here. Myself, I'm Puerto Rican and African-American, so there's a lot of uniqueness just in the aspect of the staff.
The relationship between me and my teachers is great. The way they teach us is like they want us to learn. These teachers care for us.
I've been a teacher for about 10 years. I've been in education about a decade. I've worked in many different schools, the public schools, a charter school, private schools, and I taught internationally last year. And so I've seen a lot of different types of schools and been around education for some time now. And I thought that this place would really provide a unique opportunity to build something great.
I feel in any institution, leadership is critical. And I have to say that Brother Adnan brings a very good leadership to the school. And he's a visionary, and he's very progressive in his thinking.
So what we've done since we've been here, myself and many teachers who have come here from all over the United States, to work here and to build this great school, we've established a very unique culture based on two principles. And the first one is love, based on a statement by Ibn Qayyim al-Jawziyya, rahimahullah, who said that the key to life is love. So we want to be guided by love, by loving Allah, loving the Prophet ﷺ, and loving each other and loving humanity.
I love this school. I have been to a public school and a private school before. And then I went over here to Iqra, and you don't find it the same way as public school. The people just leave you alone. They don't care about you, especially the teachers. There's 25 other students that they need to care about. So in this environment, since there's a little bit of kids, and since we're all Muslims, we all care about each other, you always feel like there's nobody bullying each other.
And secondly, we have a culture of excellence, of doing things to the best. Allah says in the Quran, كُنْتُمْ خَيْرَ أُمَّةٍ أُخْرِجَتْ لِلنَّاسِ تَأْمُرُونَ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ وَتَنْهَوْنَ عَنِ الْمُنكَرِ وَتُؤْمِنُونَ بِاللَّهِ. That you are the best people from mankind because you enjoin the good and forbid the evil, and you believe in Allah.
He has a vision of the school becoming the best on the island. And I've always been one to believe in excellence without excuses. So I want to align myself with that vision.
Another unique aspect of Iqra Academy is that we're very much involved in the community at large. We compete in all the events in the island, including spelling bee, math counts, basically all of the school events throughout the island.
And any competition that we do, whether it's agriculture fair, math counts, the different schools on the island expect us to be one of the top finishers in it, if not the winners.
In all the competition on the island, we always try to represent not only Iqra but also Islam in the best of ways. Alhamdulillah, in all the competitions we've ever joined, Alhamdulillah, we've succeeded. I mean, in the Ag Fair, we've won 4 years in a row first place. But it was last year where I joined the essay competition and I won first place.
Iqra Academy, for the Muslim community in St. Croix, it's really a community center, essentially. Every single weekend, without fail, you're going to see families here.
We always say, let's take some food, go to Iqra, sit down and eat.
They're going to play together, play some sports. The fathers are always playing volleyball, playing basketball, having community carnivals. We have really community events almost every other week.
The environment sets the tone for learning, whether it's inside the classroom or outside the classroom.
Education, of course, is not limited to the school building. Education is everywhere. And so one of the unique things we're doing in the School Without Walls program that I've seen is a first, is that we're taking a group, the first ever group in St. Croix on a trip to Umrah. To have these students, parents, and teachers together going to Umrah during the school year and then coming back and sharing those experiences with the rest of the community, inshallah, it will make a huge impact, not only the school, but really on the whole community.
We've had so many other school trips that we always, try to go to because, it's a fun school trip. When I first heard that we were going to Umrah, I was really excited. I knew that it was a huge opportunity.
The Muslim community here is almost about 1,000 something. The second generation is about 300. And I think the importance of Iqra is just the importance of the masjid. We need it.
Okay, I think if I hadn't come to Iqra and spent my entire life here, I don't think I would have been as good a Muslim, because most of the Muslims I know that go to other schools don't even pray. Would have been the same case with me.
Es diferente el ambiente a Puerto Rico. Sacrifiqué mucho para venir aquí por el colegio y por los nenes míos.
Given the proper resources, Iqra Academy can really become a regional school for the children, not only in Puerto Rico and St. Thomas, but also some of the families in the U.S. mainland who really feel that they need to, they want to send their children to a beautiful, natural, pristine, and loving environment, for them to raise their children in.
But we need some help.
Currently, we have 3 main buildings. This one right here, which has the 11 classrooms. This one here, which is preschool and kindergarten students. And this one here is also, we have more classrooms in this one here. And we also have a tent structure in this area. What we're proposing is everything else on the plan, from this multi-use center here, to the gymnasium, to the outdoor swimming pool with a wall, a very high wall around it for privacy, the dormitory building or the housing unit, and the high school building here. We already have a soccer field, alhamdulillah, and also more parking space is also part of the proposal.
I'd like you to know, I'm not a young man, but Sadiq is 75 years old, alhamdulillah. Allah have me here for a purpose. And if this is what He have me here for, so I could say a few words on behalf of Iqra Academy. I wanted to know also that I had never had the opportunity or to do something like this, like making a tape or a video to appeal to you brothers and sisters out there. I did not know how I was going to do it. But I turned to Allah and said, Allah, please help me make a donation for this cause.